Why I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the most important series of my life. It's a cartoon that has beautiful philosophies and lore. Thanks to the format of the show, it has perfect beginning, middle, and end. I don't know very many shows, much less cartoons, that have that. It's also the first animated show I've ever seen that's treated its audience with respect in that it trusted its audience, which were mostly kids and young adults, to understand its deep themes. Me and my dad used to watch the show together faithfully, and even bonded over it. This show is so beautiful, from its deep philosophies to its mature undertones and themes, not to mention the way it handled and presents martial arts. The world of Avatar is incredibly unique, from the animals like polar bear dogs, ostrich horses, and platypus bears, to the idea of the Avatar. One of my favorite things about the world of Avatar is the bending. The show's creators broke up the bending into 4 elements: water, earth, fire, and air, and only the Avatar can bend all 4 elements. For the style of each form of bending, they brought in a martial arts master to assign a form of martial arts to each element. Another thing about the show I like is the way they handled the 4 nations. There's the 2 water tribes, the 4 air temples, the Earth Kingdom, and the Fire Nation, and each one with its own culture and even different styles of fashion and architecture. It's an incredible world that I hope they explore more of in the future. The characters in this show all have very deep story arcs and backstories. My personal favorite character is Prince Zuko of the Fire Nation, but there's an entire roster of incredible characters. Each of them have different problems and shortcomings that get explored creatively throughout the show's 3 seasons. One of the things that this show often gets praised for is its strong female characters, like Toph, the blind earthbender, Katara, the passionate waterbender, to the completely insane firebender, Princess Azula of the Fire Nation. Something interesting that they did with their characters was tell the story from both sides. Through the Fire Nation's Prince Zuko, who is banished and tasked with hunting the Avatar, and through Aang, the Avatar, and his friends who are trying to stop a war that's been waging for over 100 years. The characters in this show are reason enough to watch it. The story of this show is very profound and touching, and at times can be very deep and mature. You follow Aang, a 12-year-old boy, and his friends on the mission and help Aang master the 4 elements and end the 100-year war, while simultaneously following Prince Zuko as he tries to capture the Avatar to restore his honor, while he confronts his inner conflict within him. The show is even able to explore mature themes very intelligently, like revenge, war, and even death. It tugs at your heartstrings and can even teach you things that otherwise you would have been closed-minded to. It's a touching story with captivating characters and animation. For a cartoon, it proves itself to be more than just a kid's show, and I strongly recommend it. I love everything about this show, like its incredible world building. It's a show that gives you characters to love. They'll stick with you long after you watch it. It gives you everything you could want in a show. In my opinion, it has one of, if not the best stories in a cartoon. This show isn't afraid to go to dark places to explore its characters in unique and interesting ways. The deep philosophies and lore are enough to keep you wanting to come back for more. It's something I can't wait to show people whenever they tell me they've never seen it. If you're someone who looks at this show and just sees another kid's cartoon, I beg you, please, give it a shot. You won't regret it. If you're looking for a show where you can relate to the characters, explore a world you'd want to live in, and give you a thought-provoking story and themes, then I suggest you check out this one-of-a-kind show.